So guys, Sicily. This is the most famous Sicilian souvenir. This is called Moor's Head. And as you can see, you will find it everywhere. Every house, every shop, every restaurant, every hotel, wherever you go. And most popular souvenir as well. Fridge magnets, whatever you want, keychains, Moor's Head. So the story is that this is a Sicilian legend. This is the cultural pottery which has been painted in ceramic with flowers. This is the Moor's head turban, and then the set comes with a female head as well, which is embroidered with flowers and also with the crown. And there are different versions. This is a bigger one, and always you will find that this is empty. It's a vase. You can plant some tiny different sort of little plants in it, like this one, and also this is another version of Moor's head, and they have put a tiny cactus into it. So the story dates back to the Sicilian time when the Muslim rule, Arab rule, the Moors were in Sicily in 825 onwards. There was an young Arab man, and while he was walking through the street of Palermo, he saw a beautiful lady on the balcony. That Arab Moor fell in love with that lady, and they started meeting each other. One day, that lady, who was a Sicilian woman, found out that the Arab, who was from the east, that he is going back and that he has got a wife and children back home. While this Arab Moor was asleep, she killed that man. And because it's a story of jealousy, betrayal, love, romance, so she was so upset that she chopped the head off, make it a vase of his skull, put a small basil tree into it, small basil plant into it, and that basil the legend is that basil plant start growing with beautiful fragrance. And finally the neighbors got very jealous of that smell, that it's a so beautiful smell, why don't we keep it? And that tradition started from there, that then they started making the pottery of the head, putting in a plant into it everywhere in Sicily. There is another version of this story that they both married each other, but the family was not happy with that. So what the family did to punish them, they cut off their head and emptied the brain and made two vases for the skull of those both men and the lady, as a lesson for the rest of the people. They hang their heads outside in the balcony and put tiny basil plants into it, and that tradition grew from there. So basically it was a lesson for all of them that nobody should do this again, a Sicilian marrying an Arab man. So that is another version of this story. Every house in Sicilian history has got these vases, beautiful vases. So this is a story you will find everywhere. This is world-renowned vases, and they're proud of their tradition. Every Sicilian home keeps it. Now you'll be wondering what this is. Wow, we talked about the Moor's head, or head of Moor, and the Sicilian lady who fall in love with them. So this is also a very common souvenir, was some sort of ceramic artwork which you find in every Sicilian home. This is a Sicilian tradition. Basically, this is a pine tree cone. And in Sicilian history and in Sicilian culture, this is a symbol of fertility, wisdom, peace, love, affection. So this is all related to this pine cone. This type of souvenir in many Sicilian houses, alongside the head of Moor. Hope you enjoyed this interesting story from one of the legends which belong to history. the Arab Moor at the time of Muslim rule in Palermo, starting from 825. So guys, this is one of the Sicilian specialty called arsini. So this comes with meat as well, but this one is vegetarian. So I'm at bar Vintage, and this you can see, this is the popular Sicilian dish, cannoli, and we are eating a cannoli and enjoying it at this Sicilian specialty with a cup of espresso. So guys, I'm gonna show you a very interesting thing. And this is something which I have noticed at many places in specifically Italy. They have got roadside tiny, I would say, churches or place of worship, which for example, this was established in 1975, Dono di Pellegrino. So have a look. You come for worship. This is have a look, and there will be Virgin Mary. There's a picture of Jesus at the back, and do your prayers, and here we go, and have a safe journey. Thank you. I'm gonna have a safe journey now.